If you had to choose your top 3 wide receivers in the league right now, who would be on your board?
Oh, top 3.
Are you a crier? Do you think you'll cry when you get drafted?
I don't know. There should be some like live bets on that. I ain't gonna lie. The over under on me crying is actually like a pretty good line. I don't know if I'll cry or not. Like I'm not a big crier, but no, that's a pretty intense moment. So I'm saying I won't, but who knows?
For you personally, who was your favorite wide receiver growing up and why?
My favorite wide receiver growing up, I'd say Devin Hester. And I know, people don't know him specifically for his like wide receiver play, but he was still a wide receiver. He's a punt specialist, but he was my favorite wide receiver growing up. And I didn't really watch him play wide receiver. I watched him, take punts and kickoffs to the crib. So, but he was listed as wide receiver, so I gotta say him.
Very cool. We love asking guys their favorite players in the league right now. Fans, of course, always have something to say, but if you had to choose your top 3 wide receivers in the league right now, who would be on your board?
Oh, top 3. I would probably say.
Tough question.
That's tough. I would probably say Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, and Justin Jefferson. No order.
Solid.
I think they are pretty special.
Marvin Harrison Jr., Malik, and you are the top 3 wide receivers in this upcoming draft. Could you kind of comment on Marvin Harrison Jr.? What makes him so special, in your opinion?
I think probably, just his unique skill set. I think he's a tremendous wide receiver. He has a Hall of Fame father who has instilled, that athleticism in him. I'm sure he learned a lot from growing up. And he kind of emulates some of that game, in his own play. His catching ability, his route running, I think is incredible for sure.
Michael Penix Jr., amazing talent. For someone who's never seen him play, what do you think are his biggest strengths? What makes him so special? And then also follow up to that, do you think that he's being underrated at all by scouts and analysts?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm going to start off with that. He's absolutely being underrated. I don't see how he's, not consistently regarded as, top 3 or, even top 2 quarterbacks in the draft this year. I may seem biased because I was able to play with him, but I think the film speaks for itself. I think, people's only really knock on him is that, he had some injuries and stuff. But for me, like Michael Penix is a complete quarterback. He's a leader on and off the field. His ability to throw the ball, I think, is second to none. I think he has the best, arm talent in the draft this year. And I think, when he's able to maintain his health, which, he worked on, he can escape the pocket, make a play out of rhythm. He can stay in the pocket and go through his reads. So for all those reasons, I think that he's, completely underrated 100%.
Hey sports fans, if you want to see more conversations with athletes and stars, check out these videos right here and be sure to subscribe for more from USA Today Sports.